Hi, I'm Melanie. Welcome to This Week at Little Hills. Today we're going to be going through the next question in our journey through the new City Catechism. We've been doing this really cool program called Sunday School Express, where every week after service we go through one of the questions in the Catechism. This week the question is, how can we glorify God? And then the answer that the book gave was, we glorify God by enjoying Him, loving Him, trusting Him, and obeying His will, commands, and law. Now, there's a lot that's kind of packed into there, so we're going to go into it fully on Sunday evening, but I just wanted to take a quick look at this to prepare us for that. So, kind of breaking that apart. First of all, what is glorify? We use that word. That's kind of one of those Christianese words that we use a lot, that a lot of times people outside of the church may not necessarily be that familiar with. The word glorify. So we hear the word Gloria a lot, especially coming into the Christmas season. We have the one where we all run out of breath. But the word glory, that if we think of that word, the dictionary definition has to do a lot with light. So we have like to light up brilliantly. Beauty and splendor and light is what we think of with the word glory. So let's think about this though. So glorifying God. Now us as humanity, we don't really have glory of our own necessarily, but God is the source of all glory. So if He is full of light, like we see in the Bible, like in the book of Exodus, where we have the Shekinah glory cloud on Mount Sinai, and if He's already has that light, what we're doing as children of God is our goal is to reflect that light, to show God's glory back to Himself and to the world. So when we glorify God, we're recognizing the glory that He already has, and we're acknowledging it, and we're living our lives in a way to do that. So how do we do that? So I'm going to kind of take apart the answer. The first part of that answer in the catechism question was by enjoying and loving Him. And how can we enjoy Him and love Him? Part of that is through prayer. We're enjoying communion with God, fellowship with God through prayer. Worship is another big part of that. So we did a series on worship a little while back. So if you're interested, you can kind of dig into that. But worshiping and praying are how we enjoy and love God, focusing on His attributes. The next part of that answer, trusting God. Especially in times that are hard. We see that throughout Scripture, in the Psalms especially, about how the writer is going through really hard times, but he's still trusting God, and that gives God glory when we trust Him in hard times. And the next part is obeying His will, commands, and law. So this is where the next several questions are going to focus. But just to kind of condense it for this one, we need to think about that answer to that question, where what are God's commands and law? If we're gonna condense it into two things, it would be to love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and to love each other, to love your neighbor as yourself. So if you keep those two things as a focus of your life, if you go every day with those as your goal, to love God more than anything, to keep Him as your focus, and to love others and get along with others, because they're children of God too. So if we focus on getting along with others and loving them and loving God, that will bring God glory. So we hope you'll join us for this Sunday evening for service, and then afterwards for Sunday School Express. This is Friday. I wanted to throw in one last invitation. We're starting a Christmas choir. All are welcome to join, regardless of experience or skill level. It's all ages. So if you'd like to join us for Christmas choir rehearsal, the very first one, it is this evening, Friday evening, from 6:30 to 8 at the Little Hills campus. So we hope to see you at one of these events soon. Have a great week.